Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make a quick on-the-go strawberry shortcake, and it's absolutely delicious. Let's get started. To start off, I've got my cutting board and I'm going to go ahead and cut up 2 pounds of strawberries. I'm going to cut the caps off of them, and then also I'm going to cut them into fourths. Got a bowl over here, so I'm going to transfer these as I go along into the bowl. I've cleared up my workstation a little bit, and now I'm going to add 1 cup of sugar to these 2 pounds of strawberries, and then I'm just going to stir them up. Just want to make sure that you coat all the strawberries in the sugar. And the sugar is going to pull the juices from the strawberries out and give you a little sauce. Now I'm going to set this aside for about 15 minutes, just until it's created that juice, and then we can add it to the rest of our items. While my strawberries are macerating, I'm going to go ahead and cut up my pound cake. I bought the Sara Lee Pound Cake. This is my favorite pound cake to purchase when I'm in a rush and I don't have time to make my own pound cake. It's delicious, and it's actually what I grew up eating. So I'm going to take this out of the pan, and then I'm going to cut it up into cubes. And you can find this pound cake in the freezer section by the ice cream. It'll have a section of any store. It'll have a section of desserts, and you can find it there in the frozen section. Set aside my pound cake, and now it's time to whip up the whipped cream. In my mixing bowl, I've got 1.5 cups of whipped cream, this heavy whipping cream. To that, I'm going to add 1/3 cup of powdered sugar. And then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. I'm going to whip this until it's at a soft peak. And you want to start your mixer out on low and then bring it up to a higher speed. My heavy cream is done. It's whipped to a soft to stiff peak. It's not too firm. Alright, let me grab my strawberries. Now let my strawberries sit until all of the sugar had dissolved into the liquid. You want to make sure that your sugar is dissolved so that when someone goes to take a bite of your strawberry shortcake, they're not tasting a whole bunch of sugar and grit and things like that. So it's nice and sugary and liquidy and ready to go. For this, I'm going to use this serving dish. Of course, you can put it in any dish you want. I just think this one is pretty. Alright, now the first step, I'm going to grab some of my pound cake and I'm going to layer that on the bottom. Now I'm just going to take some of my strawberries and I'm going to spread those out over my pound cake. To top this layer off, I'm going to go ahead and add a generous layer of my whipped cream. You're going to do about half of your whipped cream. Now, depending on what size container you're doing, what you put it in, you may have more layers than I do. But of course, if you do a smaller bowl, you'll have more layers, and that's okay. Now I'm gonna do another layer of the pound cake. I can already taste this. It's gonna be so good. Grab up any stragglers. Add the last bit of my strawberry. And as you can see, they make quite a bit of juice. Just kind of spread those out. Want to make sure that no matter where you get a bite from, you'll have a little bit of strawberry. And then finally, I'm going to top this off with my last bit of cream. All right, I'm gonna clean up and then meet you back here to try it out. So I'm back and I'm ready to try my strawberry shortcake and see how it turned out. Already looking very promising. I should have got a spoon and not this fork. Just a word to the wise. One thing I do notice is that with every stroke I get, I see a little bit of strawberry, which was very important to me. It's a strawberry shortcake. You gotta see the strawberries. All right, now it's time to taste it. Yes, I love it. It's refreshing, it's easy, it tastes delicious, and I absolutely love it. This is definitely a go-to recipe for me if I'm in a rush, if I need to get somewhere quickly, if I don't know what I'm gonna make. This is very easy. It's 4 ingredients. Honestly, if you have the strawberries, the sugar, the pound cake, you don't have to make the whipped cream if you don't want to. You can buy whipped cream. If you're in a rush, throw this together and take it and people will love it. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for another recipe. Thanks.